Manipur launches bus services amid tight security as forces crack down on anti-free movement groups in Kangpokpi. Folk's Peace Rally halted by security forces. Armed Kuki group issues fresh threats against free movement. Manipur Governor appoints Professor Chan Babu Singh W as Vice Chancellor of DMT University for a 5-year term. Manipur joins global celebrations for Women's Day, highlighting gender equality, empowerment and achievements. And Union Minister Kiren Rijiju questions necessity of PM Modi's visit to Manipur, emphasizes focus on resolving state issues. Hello and welcome. You're watching ISCOM English News. This is Nancy giving you the news in details. With stringent security measures in place, the Manipur government has officially launched bus and helicopter services today to facilitate safe and reliable transportations for the public. The initiative implemented under CAPF escort aims to improve connectivity and restore normalcy in the state, with bus services now operational between Imphal, Kangpokpi, Senapati and Churachandpur. Manipur State Transport buses began operations this morning from Imphal Airport, covering routes such as Imphal to Kangpokpi and Senapati, and the return journey from Senapati to Kangpokpi and Imphal. Similarly, another route now connects Imphal to Bishnupur and Churachandpur with a return service from Churachandpur to Bishnupur and back to Imphal. In addition to the bus service, the Manipur Heli service has also commenced operations. Helicopter services between Imphal and Churachandpur will operate twice a week on Wednesdays and Saturdays, while flights between Imphal and Ukhrul will be available once a week on Saturdays. The state government has urged the public to utilize these newly introduced services for convenient and secure travel. Authorities have also warned that any attempt to disrupt the movement of MST buses will be met with strict legal actions. Meanwhile, tensions escalated in Kangpokpi district as the Central Security Forces in Kangpokpi took to actions after the anti-free movement groups' attempt became violent while trying to obstruct the commuters in the road. In Gamjify area, the security forces also fired rounds of tear gas shell to disperse them, and the group scene pelted stone to security forces. The anti-free movement groups who gathered at Kangpokpi run amok after Central Security Forces in Kangpokpi areas fired rounds of tear gas shell while attempting to block free passage to commuters. With the situation turning volatile with the route against the free movement along the Kuki-dominated areas of Kangpokpi, the peace tour set off from Imphal, spearheaded by the Federations of Civil Society, Fox, Manipur, along with the people, was intervened by security forces at Sekmai Yaifakol area in Imphal East, asking them not to proceed further. Reports also reach out here that the rioters also burned down the MSRTC bus, one winger along the NH2, and also barricaded the road by placing rocks, boulders and others. T.H. Maniha, the Fox president, mentioned to the media that the peace rally had been initiated based on assurances from the Indian government regarding unrestricted highway movement. He expressed disappointment that these assurances had not been fulfilled, suggesting that such actions could embolden Kuki terrorists to escalate attacks on civilians. He also noted with regret that While weapons from village volunteers in the valley had been collected, illegal weapons in Kuki-dominated areas were not being similarly gathered.
Masi akoi gi di lande ko akoi pok chi lande Manipur gi prajam ta lande lale se de lenga na lori ba decision je si ma khoi na ma thu man khang na akoi gi chahi ani phara ba su ba khoi gi kuki war hai ba tar ko kuki na khoi da tor be tek je he na ma kha da be tek don gi gi sine ba si gi sab jabe ja bala bo gasi ba kuki gi khulai la khotri ba ma khoi na khoi mai ti ta ba ki khulai lo la khot oi gre si oi ba da gi hai yang je kai to ra ka da gi khoi khang dri ba si gi aki ba si lai ba na maram war kan da je Manipur de praja lai ba khodi mak khulai pai ga le ho khodi hasi kulai am to biran no imai bian me am na kulai ko gi bible sing ji kunya pa sing je khen support ro thambi ro ba ji ke ako nga si khangdi hai khangdi anytime kuki na ko la dara ko ya gi bigam de le dara ma ko gi ke no thajate thajam jure le ke ma ko na ko ba nga ma sa dun chahi ni chana bai je hasi ko ji apang mana te hai do hasi de ulasi ko nga si chaliba mission je am ko so ina de to dara ba da ko khana ba ho ko te kuki de khana ba ho ko te abi han ni nai gre kuki gi ko tu oi gera a ke boi gera mo oi gera kuki no pi oi gera ko khana ba ho te peace ko jai bane ba ko pone hi mene te pone ka ko si kari kari ta to ka sin to ro jai bane ba thai da ba ko ni ki si kari no ba tu lai ri ba lam je kana ki lam na bi si kuki ne khang tam de to ba kam ni te kang na
Individuals with sophisticated weapons in combat fatigue who identify themselves as village volunteers Eastern Zone has issued threats messages against free movement without obstructions in Kuki inhabitants areas. There will be no free movement in Kuki Zoo before the establishment of separate administrations or union territory with a legislature, stated one of the VV Eastern Zone by reading out a written statement. The videos have now raised several questions on the Union Home Minister's push for obstructions-free movement and the governor's efforts to surrender illegally held weapons for the restoration of peace in the conflict-torn state.
This is the press statement from the VV Eastern Zone. We, the village volunteers Eastern Zone, firmly reiterate our stand. There will be no free movement in Kuki-Zo areas before the establishment of separate administration or union territory with a legislature for the Kuki-Zo people. The relentless injustice, inhuman atrocities, and systematic oppression committed against our people cannot be ignored or brushed aside under the pretense of peaceful marches. Those who have inflicted sufferings on the Kuki-Zo people, those who have taken innocent lives, and those who continue to deny our fundamental rights will not be allowed free passage into our lands. Our demand and separate administration is not just a political aspiration, but a necessity for our survival, security, and dignity. We urge our concerned authorities to take note of the deep-rooted grievances and legitimate demands of the Kuki-Zo people. Until a just and lasting solution is reached, we will not allow those who have persecuted us to move freely in our territories. Any individual or organization attempting to reconcile the perpetrators through the government channels before the establishment of separate administration or UT will face severe consequences. We stand firm in our commitment to protecting our people, our land and future. Any attempt to infringe upon our rights or forcefully enter our areas will be met with strong resistance. No free movement before separate administration. Justice and security for Kuki-Zo people.
Has welcomed the first ever joint press conference between the Meitei Alliance and Thadao Inpi held in New Delhi yesterday, calling it an encouraging step towards fostering peace and solidarity among indigenous communities. Biren Singh emphasized the need for unity in Manipur. Taking to social media, Biren Singh not only expressed his support but also uploaded a video of a speaker from the conference underlining the importance of the discussions held. The video showcased key remarks from the conference, reflecting aspirations for reconciliations and collaborations between communities. Biren reiterated his long-held vision of an inclusive and united Manipur. He highlighted key initiatives taken during his tenure, including the establishment of the Sangai Ethnic Park, where huts representing all 34 indigenous communities stand as a symbol of unity, and the development of museums to preserve and honor the state's rich cultural heritage. The first joint press conference of the Meitei Alliance and Thadao INPI is a highly encouraging step towards strengthening the bonds that hold Manipur together, Biren Singh stated. The historic conference brought together leaders from both communities, signaling a move towards reconciliations and collaborations. With tensions and conflicts having affected inter-community relations in the past, this initiative is seen as a crucial step towards lasting peace and cooperation in Manipur. The Governor of Manipur, Ajay Kumar Bhala, has appointed Professor Chan Babu Singh W. as the Vice Chancellor of the Dhanamanjari University for a period of 5 years with effect from the date he takes over charge or until he attains the age of 70, whichever is applicable. The order for appointment was notified today from Governor's Secretariat signed by the Governor of Manipur, who is also the Chancellor of Dhanamanjari University. Dhanamanjari University, TM University, has come to existence under the Dhanamanjari University Act 2017, which came into force on the 6th of April 2018 through a codification in Manipur Gazette published by the Department of Higher and Technical Education, Government of Manipur. The Dhanamanjari University Bill 2017 was passed on the floor of Manipur Legislative Assembly on 3rd August 2017. World Women's Day is observed today widely across the globe and was also witnessed in Manipur under the global theme, Invest in Women, Accelerate Progress. ISCOM Media Private Limited extended its greetings to all the women, acknowledging their invaluable contributions to society and emphasizing the need for gender equality and empowerment. As this year marks the 30th anniversary of the Beijing Declarations and Platform for Actions, the occasions highlight the ongoing efforts to uphold women's rights and promote inclusivity. Many successful women from various fields extended their greetings through ISCOM Media, inspiring the women of Manipur and encouraging them to continue striving for excellence and equal opportunities in all spheres of life.
Ngasi March tarik nipan ase malam sinba thungbagi oina International Women's Day palan tawnari masi gi roina ahan namakta da aina nupi singbu yafa paujal pizari nupi ama oina ngasi haiba numise aigi damakta amadi samasta leiba nupi damakta yamna maroiba numit amani imung ama samasama semgatpa ngamnaba honabada nupi amagi thawdangsi yamna lei masina nupi aikoina amana amagi mating pangnaduna hena nungaiba hena chokhatpa samas ama Henbiyu hani isolin phamla thongjari Happy International Women's Day.
Afaba khunai masembada khwaidagi maru oiba thaudang lawiribi ekhoi nupini punsigi khongchata mayoknariba awana pumnamapu maithongda mami amta tatana mayoknaba ngamba ekhoi nupini ishorna piba matamda khwaidagi phajaba khudolni nupi oina pokpa phangjaba ekhoi se. So let's be happy, proud and celebrate of being a woman. Happy Women's Day.
International Women's Day na lakpada malemda laiba nupi sing tanatana Manipur da laiba nupi sing busu mana pamjaba profession da amana ama support tawminnaduna manaba khunai manaba mijeng amagidama mayam punna support tawminnasi. Happy International Women's Day.
Malengi nupi gi numi International Women's Day na lakpada mari lenga didi hanum di site gi nupi ubisinda desa bawtu pizari nupi ebisingna yushi chanana amaga mating pangaduna chokotpa awonda khunai ama pulpa oiminarsi haina hoyangi mafamda haizeri. Thank you.
Happy International Women's Day. International Women's Day na lakpada Manipur da laiba imai vel nupi khunai se hena chokotpa hena sakti laiba hena thunga phaba du proposition loina na piriba thim se aduki matik fajaba huji oiriba Manipur da laiba phiba masiga yam susanarba adu mathim ama puraga lakpi haiba thim masida accelerate yourself haibani hana kuna talaga laiba phangni ba hak sing equal rights and no gender bias empowerment to the woman, Highland Simba Singasi, a Pangana Honavada, High, Tabak Singase, Tabak and Pankunava, what none of the Wakalona Mother, Handaki, International Women's Day, Pantopani and Kanze.
Ngasi International Women's Day Nimita, Malemda Ladiba, Nupi Singda, Ayakna Yaif Paujal, Pujarakli Amadi, Mioiba Kunai Sakwatki Hyderabadi, Nupi Singsu, Jap Manaba Kuntang Tang and Badakar Oi, Maramaduna, Pretibila Ladiba Mioi Kudimakna, Nupi Singbu Sakwat Handuna, Ngasi Ladiba Samaja say, Awang Batak the Puruk Nabahot Nabinasi Haiba, Paujal Asiga, Luinana Ayak Kurumzer.
From the state have been honored with the Inspiring Women Visionary Award 2025 in recognition of their outstanding contributions to society. The award was presented by Tritayog Foundation at an event held in Devki Nagar, Janwara, Ayodhya, Uttar Pradesh as part of the International Women's Day celebrations. The recipients from Manipur are Dr. R.K. Nayansana Devi, former chairperson of the Manipur State Social Welfare Board, residing in Palace Compound, Imphal, and Dr. Laishramt Landoni Devi, head of the Manipuri Department, Biramangol College, Sawombung, residing in Brahmapur, Bamon Laikai, Thangzam Lerak, Imphal. The award recognizes women who have made significant contributions to social welfare, education, and empowerment. The event aimed to highlight the relentless efforts of women across various fields and inspire future generations. This recognition marks yet another milestone in the journey of the women from Manipur, making a mark on the national stage. The Asian Dalit Sahitya Conference 2025 awarded the International Award to Home Guard personnel Salam Niranjan for his outstanding humanitarian service presented at the Dalit Sahitya Academy in Kathmandu, Nepal recently. Niranjan was today accorded a warm welcome by the All Manipur Home Guard Employees Welfare Association at its office in Imphal in recognition for his exemplary dedication and positive impact within the community. Speaking on the occasions, Y. Mangi, president of the association, said, praised Niranjan for his unwavering commitment and noted his significant contributions to the welfare of Home Guard personnel in Manipur. He said, Niranjan's achievement highlights the essential role of Home Guard personnel, numbering around 2,000 in Manipur, in ensuring public safety and service excellence despite facing various challenges. Taking the opportunity, the President urged the government to ensure that the directives given by the Supreme Court and High Court in terms of allowances, seniority list and the promotions for the welfare of the Home Guards personnel who serve not less than a state police constable.
Manipur Sarkar police ki yauna DA se kunthama pan bini haide za de kunthama pan yau adu Home Guard ki ngasi mo pan tara mi ki tak pangai de tara mari kan de phangi se wano ni kunthama pan sunu ba se happy you haide na haide se su adu ga da kai na le thok sin taw ni su honorable high court de koi ngasi ni satli adu na ngasi su ai na haide ni ki honorable high court na piba habak direction jing ju pidra basu Home Guard singi tangai padana tawam thobani haiba resan mani su phambe da Home Guard personnel sing sigi awa ba se yengiraga moi mun sigiraga authority we miri ba Home Department na Manipur Sarkar ni Home Department na matam gi phangkham thopa ahi na piu haiba da ba phangkham thopa se ma si madi percentage suna ba 39% suna ba ngai na ina biro nu si biro.
In a major crackdown against insurgent groups, security forces in Manipur have arrested multiple active members of different militant outfits in separate operations across the state. Several incriminating items, including mobile phones, Aadhaar cards, extortion money, and even a vehicle were recovered from their possessions. In one operation, an active member of KCP Taibanganba, Mayang Lambam Boris Singh, aged 24, was apprehended with a mobile phone was recovered from him. Another operations near Bir Tikendazit International Airport led the arrest of Thaudam Prem Kumar Singh, aged 38 years, and active members of KCP PWG. Items seized from him included a brown side bag, 2 mobile handsets, an Aadhaar card, and an Airtel Payment Bank debit card. Further, 2 more members of the KCP PWG, Moirangthem Jiban Singh, age 27, and Laishram Tiken Singh, age 40, were arrested near Rims Main Gate, Lamphel. Security personnel recovered 2 mobile handsets, an Aadhaar card, and 50,130 rupees, including 50,000 rupees believed to be extortion money. In another operations, an active member of Pripak, Ningthauzam Dhananjoy, was arrested. Authorities seized a mobile phone with a SIM card, an Aadhaar card, a wallet, a NRC book, 1,000 rupees in cash, and a Tata Nexon car along with its key. Meanwhile, 2 members of KYKL, Kaisam Naucha, alias Ningsingba, age 38, of Nongpok Sekmai, Thobal District, and Ningthauzam Sanjoy, age 18, of Potsangbang Mamang Lekai, Bishnupur District, were taken into custody near BP 77, Lokchau River, Moree, Technopole District. Security forces have intensified operations against insurgent groups across the state, aiming to curb extortion activities and militant movements. The Mizoram Excise and Narcotics Department on Friday busted a massive drug racket and seized 48.06 kg of methamphetamine tablets, commonly known as party drug, meth, valued at an estimate 62 crore rupees in the illegal market. The seizure took place in Kachla locality at the heart of the state capital, Aizawl. 3 individuals, including 1 woman, were arrested and identified as Munglam Tuanga, age 33, of Uttamnagar in New Delhi, Joseph Mangai Jwala, age 49, from Rahamlund, south of Aizawl, and Jaling Twaloi, age 46, of Jokhautar in Champhai. Confirming, the Development Police spokesperson Peter Joming Thanga said the operations was initiated following a tip-off, and a specific intel led to the arrest of Laning Twal. The investigations rapidly progressed, and by the same evening, the Excise and Narcotics Department and the Narcotics Control Bureau launched a joint operations that resulted in the seizure of the contraband and the arrest of the other 2 suspects. The arrested individuals have been booked under the Narcotics, Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Act 1985 and are currently under judicial custody. Union Minister Kiran Rijiju questions the necessity of Prime Minister Narendra Modi visiting Manipur amid ongoing issues, emphasizing that understanding the problem was no more important than making a symbolic visit on statement. Speaking at the India Today conclave, he asserted that Modi has taken a hands-on approach to resolving the ethnic violence in the state, aiming for a long-term solutions. Rijiju highlighted that unlike previous governments where only junior officials would make brief visits during crisis, the current administration is deeply engaged in addressing the root causes. He pointed out that the Home Minister Amit Shah had spent 4 days in Manipur appealing for peace, and with the impositions of President's rule, positive developments, including arms surrender, were taken place. The minister also credited the BJP's growing influence in the northeast to Modi's vision, contrasting it with the Congress track record over the past 6 decades.
The fight is not the fight of people of Manipur against government of India or against state. It is an unfortunate conflict between 2 communities. Government of India cannot use arms, cannot use force to bring peace. You have to appeal. You can't use force. So that is why it is not a struggling in the past. In the past, it was a struggle against Indian state. This problem in Manipur, what you saw, what you witnessed, is unfortunate, but I'm very hopeful with the hands-on approach by the Prime Minister. The Home Minister is driving. We all are equally focused and concerned. And I'm very hopeful with the support and cooperation of all the factions of the state of Manipur, we will bring peace and normalcy back to Manipur, because So much of development has happened in Northeast. One blot, one incident in Manipur is bringing a kind of a bad image, which is an unfortunate thing, but I am very hopeful for the near future. Prime Minister should know the problem. That is more important. Visiting and making a statement is another thing. This Prime Minister is the only Prime Minister who has gone to the root and to ensure that the problem what is being faced by the people of Manipur will be settled and solved for the years to come forever.
Now the headlines once again. Manipur launches bus services amid tight security as forces crack down on anti-free movement groups in Kangpong. Fox Peace rally halted by security forces. Armed Bukit group issues press raids against free movement. Manipur Governor appoints Professor Chan Babu Singh W as Vice Chancellor of DMK University for a 5-year term. Manipur joins global celebrations for Women's Day, highlighting gender equality, empowerment and achievements. And Union Minister Kiren Rijizu questions necessity of PM Modi's visit to Manipur, emphasizes focused on resolving state issues. Now that's all in this bulletin. Keep watching ISCOM English News.